You know, it's weird because you have to. I mean, we had a vision, but you have to have, I guess, a really crazy vision. You know, kind of like the dude who invented Facebook. It's like
Yeah.
to be able to go further
Right.
with it. You know, we just have ideas, but we didn't know how to take it.
Exactly. You had the idea
Yeah.
though. That was the
Yeah,
thing.
but it's all
You
about the
freaking had it's implementing it,
execution.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're on right now,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
just it takes a while for notifications to go out.
Mhm.
So you could just kind of I'll let you
Like
know
sit
when
here and-
somebody pops in.
And I can see it on the computer right here?
Yep.
Okay, so let me see the angle.
Hold
Oh.
on, let me get on there. I gotta get on there.
This is my first live podcast.
Because
Everything else I've done has been taped and edited, you know?
yeah, thing I like about the live is
You can interact with people and they ask you
you
questions.
can interact, and whatever we do here, it'll post to the whole video will post to YouTube. So, man, so fucking sore. This is ridiculous.
She's whooping your tail,
That's
huh?
what she looks like. Well, this is the first workout. I just really started.
Oh, good.
So.
Yeah, I like it. And it's perfect with the Owen Law Firm.
Mm-hmm.
You did the damn thing. Okay.
So
Okay.
there's 3 people in there now. It takes a minute for it to.
Pick up.
Yeah.
Okay.
People got to get the alert, and you know.
Right.
But again,
So
like
it's
I said,
alerting everybody that we're
a lot
we're
of people
here.
are
We're here. We're
either
doing the
at work
thing.
or, like I said,
I hope they're at work being
I
productive.
don't usually,
Not sitting online.
it's the first time live streaming at this time, so
Well,
either
let's
way,
be
at least
groundbreakers.
we'll have the people will come back and rewatch the video though.
Mhm.
So just act like we're kind of taping, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because they will
Got
come
it.
back and rewatch it. So I'm not gonna start yet though. I'm gonna wait till.
People come on. I got dressed as semi-professional as I felt like today.
It's all good.
You know me, I crossed that line. I pushed the boundary.
Right. Oh, since we are
Mhm.
since we are recording and people rewatch this, you should like introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Pineapple Lawyer. Well, I'm known as Pineapple Lawyer. My actual name is Amy Owen, and I am an attorney here in Phoenix, Arizona. I specialize in personal injury, business, and anti-discrimination civil rights law. Derek's over here breaking a chair. So I closed down my physical office during COVID, and I'm working solely out of my home at this time. And I love helping people. I love a lot of my business clients are in the entertainment space, club space, but I do all kinds of contract law and businesses, small business startup, some litigation. I try to stay out of litigation for the most part, right, Derek?
Yeah.
We don't like litigation. It's not fun for anyone. Let's see, I've lived in Arizona for 21 years now. No, maybe 20 and a half, something like that. And I have known Derek and worked with Urban AZ for, gosh, has it been over 10 years now?
It's been a
I'd
while.
say. It's been a really long time.
It's been a while.
We work on a lot of projects together, any contract things that come up, any litigation that comes up that Derek loves so much, right? I've known Vivian as well for, actually I think I liked Vivian a lot more than I did you at first, but then I got to love you too.
You didn't really know me.
So yeah.
Or like me, or however you want to put it. Trying to see. Alright, give me a sec, I'll be with you.
So our people are getting alerts and we're going live.
Yeah.
Whatnot.
But I still want to play it like it's a taped video. Again, Friday at 3 o'clock, kind of rough for my people. Let me put this in Facebook. So.
Do you want me to look at the camera or do you want me to look at you?
Care.
I'll do both. I'll do a little bit of both.
I'm new to this, I'm telling you. So
for my audience and my client, I'll talk to both.
So actually, I'm over here today. We were supposed to discuss getting contracts done for how am I gonna word this? So if I'm putting up money for somebody to buy a house, and what am I doing? I'm putting up the initial deposit for a house, and with the person that I know. So I'm putting up, so if the house is, let's say it's 400 grand and I got to put up 20 grand or I don't know, 40 grand. So I'm putting up the initial deposit, and then they are paying the mortgage each month, right? So
you're not going to be on the mortgage at all. You're just.
I don't know if I should or not. You know what I mean? But they're going to be paying the mortgage, and instead of, because right now they're just renting, so
right.
It's like they could be paying a lesser mortgage than rent and own the house, own a part of the house. So we just working out the percentages where if I have, it's all towards the principal, not the interest is on the person who's living in the house, because I'm not getting any benefit off that. So if I putting in the house, I'm just gonna say the house is 100 grand and I put in 40 grand. So I'm getting, and the person puts in nothing, but they just pay the principal or whatever, because we're not.
They're the one paying the mortgage payments
right.
every month.
Just paying that every month, but we're counting the principal. So it'll be my 40 grand compared to, let's say we decide to sell the house after a year. So how much ever she has paid in principal towards my 40 grand, that would be the percentage. So if she's paid 10 grand towards a principal and I paid 40 grand and the house is 100 grand, she would get the 10%. I mean, no, what's that? How do you add it?
Plus you have to take into account that if the value of the home grows,
right.
as the equity grows,
right.
then you would get a certain percentage of the equity. So what I have told you always from the beginning is, no matter what you do, always do a contract, right? Like never, even if you're really good friends with someone and you say, hey, I'm gonna shake hands with this person, I've known this person for 20 years, 30 years, whatever it is, I don't even need a contract. When people tell me that, I wanna run and scream, right? And you know this, Derek.
Yeah.
I tell them, no matter who it is, get a contract, have an attorney look over the contract, make sure that the main provisions are in there, that you cover, if there's a breach of the contract, or if you end up not wanting to continue the deal, there's a way to get out of it. All of the legal things that you need in place to make sure that you and that person don't end up not being friends over a business deal, right?
Right.
So in a situation like that, where you're putting up the down payment and this person isn't putting in any initial investment, you're taking all the risk at first, because this person is possibly not going to pay their mortgage, possibly going to be late. So you don't want your credit necessarily attached to the home. You want them to have to get the financing. You're essentially giving a lump sum as an investor. So you would need to go through a process that the state of Arizona has, where when people make an investment, they make sure that people aren't getting taken advantage of. But it all kind of depends on what your parameters are with this person. If you are giving the cash directly to them, or if you are actually gonna.
Hi Tracy, what's up?
Do the
Tracy,
escrow.
this is Pineapple
Hey
Lawyer.
Tracy.
All right.
Hi.
Go ahead.
We got a subscriber here, huh?
Yeah, they're just talking, saying hello.
Hey. So I think it's important that you.
You can see right there. She says hello. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, cool. So she's multitasking, working.
Right.
I like it. That's what we got to do. I feel like
All right,
women,
so
we're better at that than men, but
This
that's another
is
conversation.
actually a real session for me, like a session with my lawyer. I'm about to do some deals, so anyway, y'all are able to listen in on it or look at it. So anyway,
It's like
go
a
ahead.
day in the life of Mr. Urbanese,
Right.
Derek.
So-
So yeah, and what we'll do is we'll get all of the terms down, and I'll write up a contract that states, what your return on investment is, what you're expecting from her, what her duties are, what your duties would be as an investor, and we would make sure that we go through all of that before you actually transfer any money to anyone, whether it's an
Right.
escrow company, whether it's her personally. We've talked about this deal, but we haven't really fully parsed out all of the details
Yeah.
yet.
So
But-
one of the thing, my main concern is I'm being protected. So if that person owns the mortgage, has the mortgage,
Mhm.
and I invest the money, so let's just say that person has some tax problem, gets a tax lien on the house, or person dies and their name is on the house, so maybe that house goes to their people, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm trying to protect myself. Like, worst case scenario, that person dies, then the house becomes mine. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So you would need to execute a beneficiary deed on the house, which would mean that if that person died, it passes to you, so it doesn't go through probate court.
Right.
Because you never want to deal with probate court, because that's where the judge gets involved. There's attorney's fees. There's just a lot that goes into probate court, and a lot of people avoid that by putting a house in a trust, which is something that we could talk about. Like, instead of it being owned by a specific person that you're doing business with or by you could have a trust own it, and then you could be a named person on that trust. It would be a revocable living trust, so that means that it's fluid, and it can act as a living, breathing document, so you could sell the house without any repercussions. Like when people do irrevocable trust, that's when a trust, you can't break it, and whatever the terms are happens. But with a revocable trust, you're able to put that asset into a trust and use it however you need to.
Right.
So that's definitely something else that we would want to discuss as well. So there's a lot that is probably going to go into this deal.
Hello, Cookie Monster. How you doing today?
Hey, Cookie Monster.
You guys
That's
probably
it.
missed a lot. You'd have to go back and rewatch this if you really want to get some good information, or if you have some questions for her later on. But
Sure, and of course people can find me on Instagram, Pineapple Lawyer, or find me online if you have a legal question, and I can always get back to you that way as well.
so anyway, to recap for some of you guys that may just came in, I'm looking to invest into properties I will partner with certain people. I will put the down payment up. They will pay the mortgage. And it helps people that are paying rent right now for a house or an apartment that are unable to pay a down payment on a house. So this way they're paying towards ownership by paying the principal, the mortgage, and we decide to sell the house, that person is a part owner of that. So we would both capitalize off the sale of the house.
It's a really smart idea, because you're giving back to someone who may not be able to afford to buy a house on their
Somebody
own.
says, can we see your pineapple? Oh, pineapple. You got a pineapple?
The gold pineapple?
Oh, you can kind of just.
Yeah, so a friend of mine brought me this gold pineapple from Hawaii. Isn't it beautiful? I love pineapples. It's my nickname, and when Instagram came out, I decided to be Pineapple Lawyer, because pineapples are rough and tough on the outside, but sweet on the inside, kind of like me. Like to wear a crown. but mainly it was for marketing purposes, and I did it accidentally. I became Pineapple Lawyer, and people remember that. It's easier to remember, right? Than
Right.
Owen Law Firm or Amy Owen Esquire. Nobody's gonna remember that, but Pineapple Lawyer sticks with people, and then they're like, oh, I need a lawyer, let me call Pineapple Lawyer. So somebody really wanted to see the pineapple, or they were being
Or they're being funny.
funny.
It's hard to tell, you know what I mean?
Right. So yeah,
It's hard to tell we don't really know these people in here.
and it's all
You know what I
good.
mean?
Like,
So-
let's have fun.
Raider Ray, what's up? How you doing, man?
Hey.
Yeah. Who else is in here? Tracy J says, I like to go pineapple. You already explained what.
Everybody loves pineapple.
Yeah.
AKA me. Yeah, I want to be that go-to attorney for people here in Phoenix. And if it's not something that I practice, I can always refer you to an attorney that deals with, family law matters. I know some of the best family law attorneys. I like to also just kind of figure out what the meat and potatoes of your legal issue is and give you some general guidance and then shoot you to an attorney that can really help you. But I do my thing in the personal injury, business, civil rights, anti-discrimination realm. So
her IG is what? Pineapple Lawyer?
Pineapple Lawyer, all one word.
Pineapple Lawyer, all one word. You heard that shit. Why am I repeating it?
I like to have fun on my Instagram. Lately, I've been putting a lot more legal content on my Instagram page because I think that there's a need out there, and I'm a good attorney, and so I want people to know that I actually know what I'm talking about outside of just having fun, which I love to do too. I love to be social. I travel. I like to be a little bit of a social butterfly here in Arizona. So,
somebody had, I forget who made it. Do you have any issues, looking at your Instagram, you look more like a model than a lawyer. So, you know what I mean? Do you ever run into any problems with that? I know you're just being you.
Yeah.
People that know you're
For
just
sure.
being you, but the people
Right.
that don't know you, it's like, what is she, a lawyer or a model? You know what I mean? Do you ever have any issues with that?
I do. In fact, I get asked all the time in the courtroom, are you the paralegal? Are you the wife of the attorney? Are you, anything but the lawyer? And that gets frustrating because I've worked so hard as a single parent. I went to law school and I did the damn thing. But, I use that to my advantage sometimes because I think people take a look at me and sometimes misjudge that I don't know what I'm talking about or I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
And, I do my thing. So it's like at the end of the day, I fight for my clients and I win. I think I've walked that line too a lot of the time because I am a little bit, I won't say provocative, but I don't shy away from being a feminine woman, right? And being kind of sassy and wearing outfits that are not necessarily what someone would consider a lawyer to wear.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that that's part of my power, that women don't have to wear a stuffy suit and look like a man and channel male energy in order to be powerful. We can be powerful being ourselves and being feminine and as beautiful as we want to be. And I think your wife does a really good job of that.
Right.
Vivian is, she's a nurse and she has gotten her education and really gone out there and done her thing, but she's also a very voluptuous, sexy woman, right? And so she's merged the two worlds, and I think that's why Vivian and I are such great friends, and we've done a lot of work together. Of course, I've been all of your family's attorney now for years, and I think that we have the same personalities in that we don't judge someone based on their outside or what they look like, but I think that it's hard for society as a whole to look at a woman who isn't dressed in that three-piece suit and channeling the male energy and say, oh, she's going to get the job done. But I think sometimes get the job done in a way that's even better for my clients because I do have empathy and I'm available all the time. I mean, you can call or text me almost anytime, day or night, and I'm going to answer. I'm going to respond to your email right away. That's the beauty of having, a boutique small law firm is that I don't have a ton of assistants that are getting back to my clients. I'm getting back to my clients. I have paralegals and I have people who work for me and help me out, but for the most part, it's me. And I guess that was a really roundabout way to answer your question. That I do
what
sometimes have people who don't believe that. I have people ask me all the time, "Are you really a lawyer?"
Right.
And it's like, yeah, like why would I, have business cards? I just handed you my business card that says, Owen Law Firm or Pineapple Lawyer or something, and they're like, but you don't seem like a regular attorney, but I like that. Like, I want to be that person who has a unique personality and isn't afraid to show it, you know?
Right.
So
Sam says, I'm just here watching this gorgeous lawyer. Tracy J says, 100, 100, what you're saying. Dan says, hit those likes, guys.
do we need more light in here?
Nah, he's saying hit the likes on the...
Oh, the likes.
The
Hey!
likes on the thing, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love this.
You guys got any questions, just give them to me and I'll get to them for...
yeah, I'd love to answer
Pineapple
questions.
Lawyer. But,
and I'm all about women empowerment. And well, I feel like people of color in general, everything that we've gone through over the last couple years, I like empowering all of us, but especially I feel like women, we sometimes get the...
Off the Hook Girls has a question. Does it hurt when you lose a case? Maybe
yeah.
How do you know she's lost a case? She might
I win most of them. I did lose one last year, and it was in arbitration, and I was confident, and the arbitrator didn't see things our way. We didn't lose completely because my client still got money. They just didn't get as much money as we were trying to get, and man, it hurt my heart. And it's like you fall down, but you know, if you get knocked down 7 times, you got to get back up 8, right? Like,
yeah.
And that's what I do, and that's what I've always done. I've overcome all kinds of crazy obstacles in my life. I'm a rape survivor, sexual abuse. I had my oldest son when I was 17 years old.
Tiffany Mueller's in here. What up,
Hey, Super Tiff. What's up? I love that woman.
I'm not gonna cut you off, but I just
No,
chime in
no.
every now and then.
Absolutely. I like this format. It's interactive.
Maulani asks, what is your nationality?
So my birth certificate actually says mother unknown and father unknown. I consider myself a little bit of everything. I consider myself a pineapple. I'm this gold pineapple. This is my but my background, I grew up with a white family, and so that was really a struggle. I had to come up with my own way of defining myself, and I consider myself just multicultural, multiracial, little bit of all of us. Is that a good enough answer, or do you want more?
Tiffany says, what up, boo? Back at you. Say what's up.
So yeah, I like for people to get to know me on a different level and understand what went into making Pineapple Lawyer, I guess. And
wait, did you say you were 17 with a child? Did you say that?
I was 17 when I had my first kid. Yeah.
She said 17 and a child and lawyer, you rock, girl.
Appreciate that. It was a lot of hard work, but I actually loved law school. I love overcoming things and helping people. Helping people is probably my number one thing in life that I love to do, which is why helping people with discrimination, car accidents, any type of personal injury it's great because I get to fight those insurance companies. And Derek and I we've worked on a lot of different things. We've worked on everything from like trademarking things.
Mm-hmm.
We've worked on.
Somebody says nice shoes. Who said
that?
Oh, my Lonnie says nice shoes.
These are to give me a little height. I'm only 5'2". Should I stand up and? Well, I don't even know if I'm on the camera anymore, but I'm super short, 5'2". But I always say, good things come in small packages, and ooh, I got a little eyelash here.
I'll stand up next to you so they can see.
So we can.
You guys can.
Well, and this is with shoes on.
Oh.
I don't normally. You want me to take off my shoes? This is with shoes on, and this is with shoes off. How tall are you, Derek?
I'm 6'3".
6'3", so I'm tiny.
Oh,
you're not even.
You're still in the camera.
Okay, this is with no shoes on.
So
this is with shoes.
Yeah.
This is with my heels on. I think I almost always wear heels, right? And
somebody says you're taller than Manny. That's an inside joke.
So yeah, but
yeah, my head is out of the picture, but that's how tall she is, you guys.
I'm tiny.
Tiffany's laughing.
Right, when I stand next to Super Tiff. I'm a little person, but good things come in small packages. Does anybody have questions? I have one.
Does anybody have any legal questions that they want to throw at her? That's what we want to know. Anyone with any legal questions? Hey, this is free for you guys, so you might as well get it in because you're not gonna.
Well, disclaimer: I can't give actual
Right,
legal
true.
advice that would be considered a attorney-client
true.
privileged things, but I can give general legal advice, which I do on my Instagram too. So I think if people want to follow me, I like to give little bits of information about different legal things, and of course I always have a disclaimer that it doesn't create an attorney-client.
And you're single right now?
I am.
Or should I?
I got divorced. Well, I got divorced last year. I am dating someone, but I don't have a ring on my finger. No,
But she is dating, so guys don't come in here trying to holla.
I'm.
They will do that.
I was dating like last year.
She's not married though, guys.
Last year I was on my like post-divorce rampage, and then Thanksgiving came, and I was like, wait a minute, I kind of think I might want to be in a relationship here. Thanksgiving
I always pronounce your name wrong. Mahulani says, do I really need a registered agent for my business?
A statutory agent. Everybody has to have a statutory agent. That's a person who would receive lawsuits or legal notices. A person can be their own statutory agent. I always tell my small business clients it's best to have a law firm or someone as a statutory agent because it just kind of gives you a legal presence on the Arizona Corporation Commission website. So I do that for a lot of my small business clients. They actually hire me to be their statutory agent. They pay me a monthly or a yearly fee to do so. But if you're a small business and you can't afford an attorney, absolutely, you can be your own statutory agent. And you just register yourself when you're doing your LLC as your statutory agent.
Y'all got that?
That was a good
Sam
question.
says, I guess I can't ask anything because I live in Canada.
Oh, well, Canadian law is definitely different from the laws here in the United States, and I'm only licensed in Arizona right now. So.
Hey, Jose, thanks for that super chat, which I'll explain to you what that is. This is what a super chat is. It comes out like that. What they say stands out, and they pay for that.
Oh, okay.
We split the money with YouTube. But he says,
Nice.
what a gorgeous lawyer and very good, intelligent, mad respects for you. Thumbs up.
Aww,
Yeah.
I appreciate
Yeah, Jose,
that.
you know me, I only work with the best, man. So, yeah. You already met my trainer now. You're meeting my lawyer. She's on the team, so.
And so appreciate Derek. All these years, I think you were one of my first business clients. I was doing the trademark stuff, just general legal advice, and you guys have been down with me from day one, and I feel like it's
you guys, one thing I like about her, if it's something she can't do or she doesn't feel comfortable, she'll let you know and say, hey, and refer you to somebody that she thinks that can get the job done. She won't just go for the money. That's what I respect about her. She will say, hey, I don't feel so comfortable about it. You know what I mean? So you're probably going to be better off using this person. But she'll oversee it for me, which I like, because I was going to beat one of his lawyers up. And she went and met him and kind of smoothed things out because, man,
He did.
Man,
I had to talk you off the ledge that day.
Yeah,
Derek was not having it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
But honestly,
most lawyers wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So it's more like a friend, lawyer. You know what I mean? Somebody you can trust. Lawyers, they get a bad rap, but she is somebody I can trust. So.
Well, you know that I'm in it to actually help people.
Yep.
I think that's the difference between most attorneys and myself is I actually care. And of course I've had a personal relationship with you and Vivian even before I became a lawyer. I think back in the day, when you were doing comedy shows and concerts, I would attend Urban AZ events, and Vivi and I became friends, and the whole Blasian thing, and it was like, honestly, it morphed into a business relationship from a friendship. So I think that helps, your trust in me. But I'm like that with pretty much all of my clients. They know that I'm not going to gouge them. They know that I'm always going to try to be fair on the billing. If it's a personal injury claim, I go to battle for my clients. I really do, and because I really do care. Because I feel like these insurance companies, they screw people over all day, and I love fighting them. I love getting them.
She got money for my son who was in a car accident. So yeah, I remember that one. Just so
yeah, and that was a little, really little one.
Yeah, but it was, if we didn't have you, we wouldn't have got anything. I don't think, because we're so lazy. We're just like, whatever. We just fix it.
You're so rich.
Yeah, I wouldn't say just lazy. We're lazy. We don't.
No,
I don't know what
you guys are always doing everything. Don't let that. No.
What do you consider rich? Hold on. What's rich?
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys her house. So for her to be calling me rich, it looks like she's the one that's rich. I'm gonna show you guys whatever she allows me to. Show you her house, and this is her being by herself now.
Hey. Girl power.
Yeah. I'm
Never depend on a man.
I'm gonna show you guys how she's living. She got a mountain behind her house too, I think so.
We do. Well, we live in very similar.
Right. We kind of live right around each other. Yeah. I'm not far from.
We've always been kind of close by. So does anybody else have any questions?
You guys stick around. You're gonna show you some of her personal stuff or whatever inside the whatever.
Oh,
DJ, get out of here calling me lazy. My son's in
DJ. Hey, DJ, I love me some DJ. I have known DJ since he was maybe. How old are you now, DJ? Maybe 24. 7 or 8. No, okay. So I met you when you were about 5 or 6 years old. He was
when you were still doodling in your diapers.
He was little, and now he's this grown, handsome man and doing his thing. And I have one of the don't be on my team now. Wait, what is it?
DJ, what does your T-shirt say? I forget to.
Don't become a fan now.
Yeah, don't become a fan later.
Later,
yeah.
Yes.
Basically saying, become a fan now before I blow up. Don't become a fan later.
Like get on board now. I'm.
Sarah H is in here. What's up, Sarah H? Tiffany was laughing my ass up at DJ Ware. DJ, I'm gonna block you in a minute. You can't. One thing, DJ, you can't get on late night when me and Mom go on. I'm gonna have to block you.
Oh snap!
DJ is my son, you guys.
We need to find out, DJ. We need to find out what your parents are talking about late at night.
I'll get to your questions in a minute, you guys. Molly says, "What is your hourly rate if you want to disclose
it's
that?"
It's $300 an hour. But so my personal injury cases, I take on contingency fees. So you don't pay me anything up front if it's a personal injury matter. The only things, and anti-discrimination is usually on some form of contingency, maybe some fees and costs that are incurred might be, the fee agreements for that are a little different. But with business stuff, it's all $300 an hour. I do sometimes give certain people, if I know you, I'll give a friends and family rate, and I give a discount sometimes on that rate. But for the most part, I try not to discount my services because I'm worth it, and I do a good job. So $300 an hour isn't a really high attorney rate, but it's not, it's not the lowest out there. Yeah, so, because I'm 10 years in.
But she's worth it, y'all.
I've been practicing for 10 years, so. Yeah,
Dan says, DJ Ware, thanks for being here, homie. Jose has a question. If you get in a car injury and think you are okay, should you ask to be checked out or get checked in the hospital just in case you suffer from injuries later?
For sure. I tell everyone, you don't know what might be internally wrong with you, especially if it's not your fault. Well, I mean, even if it is your fault, your health is number one, right? But if it's someone else's fault, you want to make sure that you get checked, because if you go back there, months and months later because you have, this pain in your neck isn't going away, or your wrist still feels funny from where it hit the dashboard in the wreck. If you've waited 6 or 7 months to go get treatment, they're going to say that something else happened that caused your pain. So I always tell everyone, go get checked out, especially when it's not your fault and you have a potential to collect money from the person that injured you. You want to make sure that a doctor looks you over and make sure that you're okay. Because I've had clients who thought they were just, body sore, regular stuff from a car wreck, but then they go and they get an MRI and they have a herniated disc or something that is a permanent injury that's actually worth a lot of money, and I'm able to get them a lot of money at the end of the day. It's all about documenting, what happened to you. If you are injured, you need to make sure that you get that medical care and that you reach out to an attorney or someone who can at least give you the guidance of, hey, don't talk to the insurance company. Don't tell them about your injuries, because they're going to try to spin it to where, oh, you were hurt before, or you're not as hurt as you say you are. But let an attorney talk to the insurance company for you and advocate for you, and then things are going to go a lot smoother. You're going to end up getting money for your, not just your injuries, your loss of enjoyment of life, your inconvenience, your pain and suffering. So there's a lot of things that go into personal injury. One of the biggest things is that people don't understand that when you're injured in a crash and it's someone else's fault, you get to ask for the full amount that the hospital billed, not just what you paid out of pocket or what your insurance company paid. The full amount that's billed is what your damages is based on. So if the insurance company paid $200 on your $2,000 hospital bill, you still get to claim the $2,000 of the hospital bill to the insurance company. Of course, the person that hit you has to have good enough limits, right? That they had the policy in place to pay it out. But the other thing you can do is always make sure that you have what's called underinsured and uninsured coverages on your vehicle. This is critical, because that means that if someone hits you and they don't have enough coverage on their policy, your policy kicks in and it doesn't raise your rates or anything, but it'll cover what the other person who didn't have a good policy, the gap in, like if you have $100,000 worth of injuries and the person only had a $25,000 minimum policy, but you were smart enough to go and get $100,000 underinsured policy, then you end up not missing out on that money. And a lot of people think, oh, I don't want to pay the extra $60 or $70 a year or whatever it is, and they reject those coverages. And I tell everyone, don't do that, because you might need them.
If you guys have come in here just now and you missed anything, you can always go back and watch the replay, because she's giving some good information. And Rudy G911, welcome to the channel.
Hi.
He says, Pineapple Lawyer, hey there, Derek. Been following for a while behind the scenes. Yeah, thanks for us speaking up now, Rudy. I'm gonna get to everybody's questions, so just bear with me.
I like this. This is fun.
Let me get to him. Sam says, DJ Ware, what's up? Welcome, Rudy. Great question, Jose. Hey, Tracy, Sam. Jose, thanks for that super chat again. In Jose's super chat, he says, DJ Ware, your dad is awesome. Hopefully he knows that.
You are awesome.
Because I just gave him a whole bunch of money to start his business. I'm not gonna say how much, but he better appreciate me, because I don't know too many dads that will do that.
DJ
and
is
he doesn't work. This kid doesn't work. He's 24 years old. He hasn't had a job ever. So yeah.
DJ has a great life.
He does, and he has his own place, and he doesn't work. So what does that tell you?
Spoiled much?
Yeah. Plus, we don't want him in the house anyway. Packer Boy says, hi, Sam. All right, let me get to Tracy J's question. Hopefully I didn't pass anybody's question. We're kind of getting more people in here and question. Is it worth, hopefully you keep it a little bit briefer, because now we got more people in here.
Do it quick and...
Tracy J says, is it worth taking a small business to small claims court, or is it a waste of time and money?
It depends. I always tell people, sometimes getting a judgment against a company is only worth the piece of paper that the judgment's on, because collecting is the hard part, right? And like if they don't owe you over like $15,000 or $20,000, sometimes your time and your effort, energy, it's just, being in litigation is tough. And attorneys can't even be in small claims court if it's under, I think, $3,000. So it just depends on how much they owe. Some businesses will pay if they just get a demand letter from an attorney, and that will end up getting you your money or whatever it is. But sometimes I tell people, your peace of mind is worth more than that. But it depends on the facts, the circumstances. I can't say for sure if it's worth it. It would depend on the facts.
All right.
So.
Marilana says this lawyer is easy on the eyes.
Aw.
I think my whole team is easy on the eyes, you guys. You guys already met Tatiana, my trainer. You already know Nurse Viv.
Derek has a thing. You have to be cute to be on the team.
You'll be meeting Tiffany probably later on tonight. She's in the chat. She was in here for a minute. And you'll also be meeting Mercedes, who runs the concert side of the business. And you already met Lindsay Does It, who runs this side of the Urban AZ. Let me get to another question. Oh, first of all, Jose, again, thanks for that super chat. That's the third one. He says, thank you, Amy. And does that go for work as well if you're injured at work too, or feel you got an injury at work?
That's a great question. So if you're injured at work and it's somebody else's fault, like a third party, for example, you're working at a store and you're pushing the carts back into the store and another car comes and hits you. Yes, you can call me because I can go after the third party. But if you're working at that same store and you like somehow fall or get hurt while you're on the job, that goes to workers' comp. And workers' comp is a completely different set of rules. I do have a workers' comp attorney that I work with, so if you get hurt at work and you think that you have a case, definitely still call me because I'll refer you to my workers' comp colleague, but it's not something that I can do if it's only an injury at work that was caused by something at work. It has to have a third party who injured you while you were at work in order for me to handle the personal injury.
Hopefully that answers your question, Jose. Maulani says DJ Ware's got dollars. No, he does not. Papa has the dollars. I'm trying to stay cool, so.
But everything Papa
Welcome,
does
Mags.
trickles down, right?
Yeah. If I die tonight, he's rich. Well, not rich, but he's well off. He's decent. He should be decent for the rest of his life if he
Can you
doesn't
adopt me?
if he doesn't blow the
Can
money.
you and Vivian adopt a pineapple lawyer?
After seeing your house, I want you to adopt us.
Oh,
Okay, let me get to these. Oh, don't forget to hit that link. Tiffany says, I'm still here. Right on, Jose El Campita.
Hey,
Packer Boy says, hi, Tiffany. Vegas Vet says, what up, Pineapple Lawyer.
I wonder if I could balance this
Tiffany
on my
Mueller is
head.
calling me such a hater. Wow. You know I love the hate, Tiff. You know that's my job.
You know he does, Tiff.
Tiffany says, I want in on the adoption too. Tiffany, if you go back, we were talking about the whole house deal we're doing, or we're trying to put together. You need to go back and look at that though, because that text you sent me the other day was like, come on.
Whoa.
Come on, Tiff. Me and Tiff could talk this way, so
Okay.
you guys don't think I'm being mean. That's how we are. I can joke with Tiffany. DJ Ware said, I made him a bunch of money too, to be fair, and saved him a bunch. Really,
Yes.
DJ?
DJ, you do your thing. You tell him. You do your thing.
He did the Migos concerts. Let me tell you what he did. He did make me some money on that. Migos, I got offered to do Migos. So hopefully you guys know who Migos is. I didn't get offered, but he was saying you need to get Migos. So I had to contact. And they wanted 75 grand. And I was like, man, that's too much. You crazy. He was like, Dad, they're worth it. And I'm old school, mumble rappers, I don't know their value. So he just kept pushing me because I was like, nah. And I was negotiating with the manager and he was just being hard. He wanted this, they wanted that. I'm like, man, I'm not doing that. So anyway, he pushed me to do it. So I did it and I just did a flat deal here. I'm gonna give you, I think it ended up being like maybe 70 grand. All in, I'm not doing no private flight. Y'all take care of all that y'all want. No hotels, none of that. Because what'll happen is, and I'll talk about concert stuff later, if you don't do an all-in deal, you'll end up paying way much more with the rider. They'll be asking for this, that, 5, 10 rooms and only use 2, all that type of crap.
Dinner at City Hall.
So anyway, we did the show. It sold out in 3 days and we ended up doing a second show. So I think that's the most money probably I've ever made off a concert.
Ooh.
With them and Key Sweat. Plus we were selling tickets on the side, VIP tables. all
And
kinds
DJ
of stuff.
did that with Migos.
And
Good
that
job.
was DJ. That
Good
was all
job,
DJ.
DJ.
I'll give him that. So yeah, he has.
I'm team Urban AZ, but I'm also team DJ Ware because DJ has a good business sense. He learned it from you.
Right.
Like
yeah.
you got to take all the credit. Well, Vivian also is a great businesswoman
Right.
as well.
Right.
So you know his parents have.
Oh, he also did Khaled too. If you guys know who Khalid is, you know Khalid. And yeah, he pushed me on that one too. It was a few of them he pushed me on. I think Daniel Caesar, because I don't know anything about those
Get your
artists,
flowers,
but yeah,
DJ. Make
every
your dad
show,
give
I
you
would
your
say,
flowers.
every show, probably with the exception of one, has sold out that he has brought me, and has made a lot of money. But don't forget that Little Yachty DJ the second time around. So I'm gonna remind you about that.
Was that a bust?
It wasn't a bust. He was overpriced at the time. You know what I mean? So I think we still end up making money.
Hey, but you can't win them all. But it sounds like DJ has a pretty good track record.
Oh yeah,
so
he does. Definitely.
Shout out to DJ.
He definitely has a good track record. Garrett says hi from Honolulu. DJ Baldy says hi, DJ Ware. Yeah, y'all can't mess with DJ because you know I'll block you real fast. That's my son. So you see that last name Ware.
Right.
Be easy. Okay, 42 people in the chat, says Tracy. 21 likes already, haha. He said mumble rappers. Yeah, Sarah, you know they are mumble rappers.
No, I like all that. I like the new school rap, even though I'm technically.
Tracy J says, I like Khalid. Okay, Khalid, whatever it is.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Promotions was my main gig until COVID, obviously. COVID shut everything down.
Okay, since you don't like mumble rap, who's your favorite rapper?
Someone says Aloha Friday. My favorite rappers, Jay-Z, obviously.
Okay.
I obviously have a picture with Jay-Z. Not too many people can say they have a picture with Jay-Z because he don't do that.
Waiting.
And it's funny, when I took the picture, his security, like Jay-Z was like, yeah, we good. But his security was still blocking me as if he didn't understand English. It's crazy.
Hey,
Tracy J,
security
my
big
favorite
time
rappers. Oh yeah, he big time, but he was so big I couldn't, you know.
Yeah, it's like,
huge.
hey, it's Jay-Z.
Yeah, this dude was huge, and Jay-Z's worth a lot of money, so you know how that goes. They ain't gonna let too many people near him.
For sure.
And Tracy J says my favorite rapper is Eminem. What's your favorite rapper, Pineapple Lawyer?
I love Drake, of course. Every girl loves Drake. Old school, I love Nas. Too Short, Snoop, all the, you know, my age group stuff. But I like all the young stuff too. Like I listen to a little bit of everything. I like my song of the springtime was Pushin' P. I love that song. The beat, I think it's interesting.
Can you give us a lyric from Pushin' P? Can you give us a verse?
Yeah, but it's the one that comes to mind is an inappropriate one. The one where he says, a cup of water. I think that's so interesting. Like, you said that in a song. But I like how Pushin' P is supposed to be for like positivity and good things. So I know that song. Are you trying to act like I don't? Are you trying to call me out like I don't know the song?
Kyle Lynn says, "Is Nurse Viv your sister?"
I know people when they see us together, they do sometimes ask if we are. We're sisters from another mister. Right? I love me some Viv. Yeah.
Sam says Drake is from my hometown. Packer Boy says hi.
Hi.
What's an ideal date for Amy?
Ooh. So I've been lucky to have a lot of really cool dates. Like I went on a second date to Costa Rica.
Wow.
And that was pretty cool. I didn't end up liking the guy though, so I was there and I couldn't even get myself to kiss him.
Wow,
so that
I would have been pissed. Wow,
right?
Not even a kiss.
We met in we met in Phoenix and then he flew me to Costa Rica for the second date. So that was pretty cool. So an ideal first date, if I live in the same city, I would say like the dream date or an ideal date. Dream date would be like a guy sending me, you know, an outfit, a pair of shoes or something and saying, meet me at, I don't know, Ocean 44 and he sends a limo. I mean, but that's like dream stuff, right? Like, I think that's super romantic. I love romance. I love love. But I'm kind of simple sometimes. I like to just sit and talk and maybe pop popcorn and watch a movie. Well, actually, I'm not a big movie person, but I don't watch a lot of TV or movies. I like to be out and about, going to like a fancy party where you can get dressed up and be sexy and pretty. I'm a foodie, so I think I like good restaurants. But I love to travel, so I think the guys who would send a ticket to your email and say, hey, just check your email. There's a ticket to Turks and Caicos or you know, Fiji. That would be super romantic.
Right. Kyle Lim says, does she drive a Tesla? I don't know. I don't know what she drives.
I ordered a Tesla last year and then decided I needed to get the SUV because I can do a write-off on my business 100% if it's over, I think, 6,000 pounds. So I'm looking at a Porsche, a Tesla. I want something big that I can write off. So right now I drive a Lexus. I drive a white on white Lexus that's super attorney car. It's kind of boring.
So Tracy J says Diamond, our girl's best friend. El Jefe thinks you're high maintenance. A question: what's wrong with being high maintenance though? Is that,
but if I maintain myself,
he might be saying that in a good way. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
so you can't tell.
Do I look high maintenance? Do you think I'm high maintenance?
Yeah, you are high maintenance, but that's a good thing. Who wants to be low maintenance?
Yeah, but I maintain myself, so I think that's the difference. And I don't expect anyone else to maintain me. It would be nice if someone came along.
She maintains herself. Yeah, it's not like she said. No, it's not a dude maintaining her. So I think that's great. Yeah. Kyle says it's time for you to settle down and get a husband, Amy. She already had one. You weren't in it earlier.
I had when I got divorced. We're still good friends, but yeah.
It's time to settle down.
I don't know. Is this even a good?
You, me, and some gas station nachos you pay.
Huh?
He's saying you and him and some gas station nachos and you pay.
Hey, that's funny.
Okay.
If you're funny, I might do that.
Vegas vet, where did she go to undergrad and law school?
Undergrad is University of Utah. I'm a Ute. And law school, ASU Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law. And I graduated in 2011 and passed the bar that same year, but I didn't do my character and fitness till the following year because I didn't think I was going to pass the bar my first time, but I did. So, yeah, I'm a Ute and I'm a ASU Sun Devil. But I guess when you go to grad school, it's like ASU isn't really technically my college, I guess. It's just my law school alum.
Right.
Yeah.
Kyle says, get a Tesla Model X Plaid or an Escalade.
Oh, the Plaid.
The Plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it is, so I said Plaid. Anyway, the Gucci belt screams it. You got a Gucci belt?
Oh. Well, that's because my outfit was kind of big, so but Gucci isn't even like high end to me. Like Gucci's like
Gucci's kind of
Gucci's middle.
Yeah.
You know, like
to us rich folk, Gucci's not high end.
My Chanel stuff is like 3 times as expensive.
My son has a gazillion Gucci belts, so I know it's not high end.
DJ is high end. What you talking about? DJ, don't let your dad say that about you.
He ghettoed up Gucci. They want to know how many kids you have.
I have 2 kids.
2 kids, you guys. Chanel is high end, says Tracy J.
Yeah, my Chanel stuff is expensive. I admit that, but I love the class of Chanel. I love the quality of Chanel.
Vegas Vet says awesome hard work pays off. Go Utes and bear down. Ugh, I hate the Utes. Oh, Utes. What's Bear?
University of Utah. Bear
Down is Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
So I went to Arizona State University.
She went to Arizona State Sun Devils.
Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law, right here in Tempe, before they moved downtown.
Jose says Ross or TJ Maxx is rich for him. It's just joking.
I shop at those places too. I do high low. I do a little bit of everything.
Here's a question for you. Mm-hmm. Do you only wear designer? Only?
No, I don't. I mix high and low. Like I have everything from Versace, YSL, Fendi, and then I have some stuff that's from regular stores like Windsor in the mall, and sometimes they have stuff for like $7. And I mix and match it because I can't do everything high end and I can't do everything low end. Like I think this little jumpsuit thing that I got is from maybe Pretty Little Thing or Meshki. I do a lot of online shopping for clothes, and clothes for women. Women can wear inexpensive clothes, and then if you pair it with a nice belt and nice accessories, I think you're winning. You know, so. And of course, my purses, I pretty much only carry designer purses.
I'm going to say most women could get away with kind of wearing an expensive thing and making it look expensive. It's how you carry yourself, I think. Because I see some women, it's like, I don't care what they wear. They're going to look like that's a knockoff, or, you know. You can see people with, like, I'll see people, you know, traveling when we're in the airport, and they'll have, like, a Louis Vuitton bag or something. Nice. Viv, is that real? And she'll be like, nah. And the only reason I'm asking is because the way you know, they'll have on some $5 shoes or something, but a damn Louis Vuitton bag. So,
although when you're traveling, for the most part, it costs a lot of money to travel, especially nowadays, right? So, I'd say traveling isn't where I see the most knockoffs. I'd say I see more knockoffs maybe in the club,
I haven't been to the club in a while.
Even though I'm allergic to knockoffs, I don't fault people who like to save money. Let me say this in a nice way. I would rather, personally, I'd rather wear something that's not designer than wear a knockoff of something that's designer, because I know what I paid for something and I know if it's real. So that feeling of luxury is something that I worked really hard to get, and I think that that's a motivating factor for humans, right? Like, so if you work really hard to get that Chanel or that Fendi or that Gucci, if you will, it means more if it's real. And if it's fake, you know it's fake. So who cares what other people think, because you know it's fake, right? So I don't know. That's my philosophy, but
that's her philosophy, guys. Do you, Off the Hook Girl says, does she have a Telfar bag? Am I saying that right? Telfar bag?
No, I don't. I don't have. Nope.
A Birkin bag? It's from Tracy J.
I don't have a Birkin. No, my most expensive purses are probably my Chanel's and my Fendi. I don't have a Birkin.
Vegas, that was a joke 20. About the U of A. He's a U of A grad here, class of 01. U of A is whack, Vegas vet.
My youngest went to U of A for a minute. He didn't like it.
My son went there on a track scholarship for a semester and hated it and quit.
My kid didn't like U of A either. That's amazing. Yeah. He thought it was really cliquish and odd.
So Kyle says, I see Derek in Under Armour all the time. Hey, I'm going to be comfortable, like, period. I'm going to go to a club. If I can get in the shorts and Under Armour, I'm wearing that.
With a little Gucci fanny pack or something?
I got to be comfortable. Kyle M says, what's your dream car?
My dream car?
Yeah, what's your dream car?
I saw this Bentley one time that was like, I think it was gold. It was beautiful. It just screamed class. I would want something really classy. And I actually asked to get my Lexus wrapped in crystals, and they said that was impossible. And how would you wash it, right? Like, but we've all seen those cars with the crystals all over. I love that. Like, if I could have that, I think that would be my.
I would be scared to get a really expensive car to park it anywhere. Just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. All right. Where are we at? Let me catch up with y'all. She's got lawyer money. It's time for a Lamborghini.
That's a misconception, though. I think
so too.
Lawyers,
lawyer money.
Yeah. Lawyers don't make as much money as people probably think. I mean, I'm working towards it, and I'm going to get there as far as like being, you know, really top of my game. But there's a huge disparity in, like, you know, like.
Welcome, Johnny Walker. Go ahead.
What some lawyers make versus others. And I'm not saying that I do well, but I'm not like balling like maybe some people would think, I guess. But I definitely am in the top percentage of people in the United States, because I think the wealth is so, you know, it's like the top 5% that make over 200,000 or A friend of mine told me the numbers, and I was really startled that not more people made over $200,000.
So Johnny Walker asks, how much is Derek getting charged for this consultation session? My billing hour, mine is already over. We're talking about her now. We did that beforehand.
I give the friends and family rate to Derek.
Yeah.
Because I've known Derek and Vivian and DJ for so long. They're very close friends. But it's not free, huh, Derek?
No, it's not free, and I don't expect it to be free. So, have you? Zona Girl says, have you ever dated a professional athlete?
So yeah, my youngest son, his father was in the NBA. We were college sweethearts at the University of Utah. So he actually got drafted while I was pregnant with our youngest son. And he was in the NBA for 17 years. And we split up when my son was only a year and a half. So I went through a really awful custody, child support battle with him. And that's what led me to law school, because I was dealing with all these attorneys who I felt like I was smarter than them. I felt like I was more compassionate than them. And I felt like they were just milking a situation where they knew they had a paying client. So that whole experience of being with a professional athlete is kind of what led me to being an attorney. So yeah, and I've dated. I mean, like, I guess I've met a lot of famous athletes who have asked me out, and I do have a couple funny stories about that. Like, Mike Tyson one time chased me down in Vegas and asked me for my number, and Mike and I actually were friends and talked on the phone for months. He was a really interesting guy, really funny, but I never ended up kissing him or anything like that. But we were good friends after he, like I said, chased me down at a gym in Las Vegas years ago. So
yeah, that's probably a whole episode in themselves. Her experience with Mike Tyson.
Oh no, it's not a whole episode. Trust me. But wait, what? Who asked that? And I guess, do I look like I would be the type of person that would date?
Have you ever dated a professional athlete? Zona Girl. Yeah, you do.
Do I?
Yep.
Well, I feel like I bring enough to the table that I'm, I don't know.
Don't really need to
that's
be
odd.
Right.
I don't date for money, for sure. I date for love. But it's nice when someone can do the same things, like want to travel and I don't know, go to the same types of events.
So Off the Hook Girl says male lawyers make a lot more than women. I think that's in a lot of professions, period. That's changing though, from what I understand.
In fact, I looked up the statistics on female lawyers and male lawyers, and women are catching up.
Could you say that again?
Oh,
my apologies.
My Apple Watch. But there's still a huge disparity, and women of color in the legal profession is also pretty minimal. Like there's not a lot. So we need to get more of us in the legal profession, in I guess professional women in general. But yeah.
Kyle says, what's the NBA player's name? I don't think she's going to tell you that. Try to figure it out. He played in the NBA for 17 years.
Went to University of Utah with me.
See, they might figure it out now.
People are going to Google it. And I was actually when we were in the Final Four, I was on TV a lot, and people kind of recognized me from that. But this was a long time ago. This is going to age me, right? It was a long time ago, but yeah.
Kyle says, I get to see real estate agents make a ton of money, and some are barely getting by. So they must be bad with their money. If they're making a ton of money and barely getting by, something's wrong with how they're handling their money. That's what I would say.
Well, Derek, you're really good with investments and everything. So
I try to be.
Need to pick your brain. Poke. I said poke your brain. Pick your brain about that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Hefe, I drive the moped with bicycle tires and a toilet seat on it. Okay, very funny.
Funny, funny, funny.
Off the girl says, I need a kiss if we go out. Mike Tyson wanted a Keith. He wanted a Keith.
That's funny.
Oh,
That was
well,
a
I'm not
long
an
time.
attorney, but my profession has forced me to work with hundreds. Most attorneys are total dirtbags. Trust me on that.
Ooh.
Most are. She's not, but
That's a stereotype that
it,
I think.
Amy, besides you, even like the one guy you had to go meet for me that I wanted to beat up, and then the older guy that I was messing with got barred and
Disbarred?
oh my God, he took money from me and basically didn't do shit. And like, what am I going to do? Go beat up an old man? You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm not going to sue him. It's like, I'll tell you about that story.
I think, like,
They
attorneys, we have to be ethical, but I think there's a lot of attorneys that walk that line and aren't in the profession for the right reason. I love helping people, and that's why I do what I do. And my clients can attest to that. I mean, Derek is an example of that, but I really do care about my clients. And a lot of people say, as an attorney, you're not supposed to love your clients and you're not supposed to get really bonded with them, but I do because I care. And it's that makes it tough sometimes. That's why I'm answering my phone at crazy hours, and sometimes my clients will send me emails and I'll answer at 3:00 in the morning. So
date for love, choose for money. Okay, off the hook, girls. Tracy J says, who do you look up to, female lawyer?
Oh, okay. So you know who just got KJB, who just got nominated to the Supreme Court. I love her. I think she is so intelligent. She is very, very patient. I loved her demeanor when the Republicans were questioning her and asking her things, and they weren't even as qualified as she was, and she just handled it. I love her. Michelle Obama, while I was taking the bar.
Says, yes. Clap, clap.
Yes, Michelle Obama. I love her style. I love her grace. I love that she's an attorney. And when I was taking the bar exam, I kept telling myself, hey, Michelle didn't pass her first time. So if Michelle didn't pass and I don't pass, it's okay. But I ended up passing my first time. So I was like, hey, I did something that even Michelle Obama didn't do. I passed my first time.
You know what I don't like about Michelle Obama?
What?
It's the whole when they go low, we go high.
You like to go low too?
I'm gonna get in the dirt with you, man. Damn that. You know what I mean? It's
You're
to a
gonna
certain
roll around in
extent.
the
It's,
dirt.
somebody punch you on the chin. It's like, don't turn the other cheek. I'm like, I don't know.
No, I like it.
I don't. I just think I think she just be saying that to be saying it, to be honest. I mean, she has to say that. Like, she's not gonna get in the mud with Trump. They're not
I
gonna
hear
do
you.
that. But it's like,
But
somebody like Trump, you gotta get dirty with him for him to back the hell off. Like, dude, I ain't the one to play with. You know what I mean?
But if you always keep it classy, and if you always try and rise above things, I think sometimes that really serves you well, because people can never use that against you later and say, like, oh my gosh, she was just.
I think that's just her personality in public. Like, a lot of people.
You think she gets down like she's
because
like,
a lot of
hey.
people, they look at Nurse Viv and they're like, oh, she's so nice, she's so behind this closed doors and everything, man, y'all don't know Nurse Viv. So
But honestly, like, that's I feel like that's most professional women, right? Like,
right.
we have to present ourselves a certain way professionally, but then behind closed doors and with our friends, we can relax, we're cool. Like, that's kind of what I try to do on my Instagram. I have a little bit of everything. Like, I show myself as a professional woman, but I'm also a social butterfly, and I love to be out and about. Pineapple Lawyer, my Instagram. I do it all on there. I was a little ratchet even last year when I was right before my birthday. I was like feeling some kind of way, and I was like acting out. I called it acting out, and I probably was a little extra, but
they guessed your baby daddy.
Who did? Somebody guessed?
Kyle Andre Miller.
Oh,
You gave too much information.
I
You know
did.
who's gonna
Okay.
get that one.
Well,
There
yeah.
it is, y'all.
So
Rudy says romantic walks on the beach.
yes.
I don't think Amy likes that.
I do.
Oh,
I love romantic
You,
walks. On
you
the
got her
beach.
Instagram, Rudy. Shoot
but,
your shot.
But
Shoot her a
I'm
DM.
having romantic walks on the beach with a certain person right now.
Do you do a lot of people hit you
DM
in the
me?
DMs?
Oh
Yeah,
God,
do you get a lot?
my DMs stay kind of lit sometimes. But since I started dating someone, they've tapered off a little bit because I posted him a couple times just on my story, and you know.
Right.
But it's not like anyway. I don't.
Is she familiar with Willie Gary, most feared lawyer? Are you familiar with Willie Gary?
What kind of lawyer is he?
What kind of lawyer is he off the hook?
Willie Gary.
You guys know I've been having trouble with this Prism app. So if this stream happens to cut off for whatever reason, because it has been doing that to me lately, that will be the end of this live stream.
Or if your phone dies.
Yeah, well, I can always charge my phone. I'm gonna go.
Was this a boring live stream or was it interesting?
Nah, this was cool.
It was pretty good.
No, this was good. This was good for doing it at this time and to have like over 50 people come in at one point.
And we didn't script anything. I was like, Derek, what are you gonna ask me? And he was like, I'm just gonna shoot off the cuff. You just talk and.
KJB is a child groomer supporter big time. What child groomer? Who is KJB? What are you guys talking about? I'm not reading that.
Brown.
Straight up facts. No, I'm not reading that. I don't like
Jackson.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you her backyard or whatever she allows me to show.
Well, it's not really clean right now, but we can walk out there if you want to.
This was a great stream, says Zona Girl.
Oh, good. I encourage everyone to reach out if you have a legal issue. Follow me on Instagram. I do get people asking me legal questions sometimes there as well. My house is not really clean and ready for this, but
her maid service doesn't come until Tuesday, you guys. Who has maid service? You know what I'm saying?
People who work a lot. Wait, don't show.
All right, I'll put the camera down. It's gonna be face to the floor until you tell me what to show.
Well, the backyard is a little messy too, but you like the backyard, Derek?
Oh yeah, I was seeing it on some of your videos. I was like, oh my god, We were gonna get a it was a house just like this. It was it was backed up against a rocks like this. When we were looking for houses at one time. You guys, here's her backyard pool.
With my pineapple.
And you guys see her pineapple? You guys see that, right? You guys, she's single. Well, not single. She has a boyfriend, but this is her. This is all her. Like, you feel me?
It's a little messy back here.
No, it's not messy. And you see that mountain right there?
You can hike up there. It's pretty cool.
What you guys think? Yeah. Gianna Cruz says beautiful. Does the rocks move? Like, move how? Are you just asking crazy questions?
Look right there. See that swoosh right there? Lightning actually hit the mountain right there.
You guys see that?
And it used to be charred black. Now see where the lightning swoosh.
Oh wow, lightning
hit that. Doesn't it kind of look like the Nike swoosh?
Yeah.
So lightning actually really hit in the back.
Wow.
Which is kind of crazy.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said, is my house paid off? Hey, that's a lot of information.
Yeah.
We're not.
None of your business. You know, some people can pay off their house, but they don't for tax purposes. I know I did that one. My account.
My umbrella's all on the ground. Okay,
you're good. I'm telling you, you are good. Trust me. They see my junk in my house. You are good. You are good.
Wait, no, don't show that.
Oh my God, are you serious?
It's a mess.
Women, man.
Right?
Women. What's back here? Can I go back here?
No.
I won't show.
Like
I'm
my
just.
trash can.
I want to just see. Jesus.
Nothing exciting.
All right, we going back in, y'all.
You can show the conference room.
I'm gonna show you her conference room and.
Okay, here's my living room. You can show my living room. It's
All
kind of
right,
clean.
here's her living room.
This is where.
You can tell it's just a female living here because it's so girly.
Total girly.
It's
Look at
so
the pink
girly.
flowers.
When you have a bunch of pillows on the couch and the bed, her whole bed is probably covered in pillows.
Yeah, men hate pillows, right?
Oh my God!
I see all the memes about men like throwing all the pillows.
I don't get it. Yeah.
I know. I should do a Nurse Viv like, okay, here's.
Kyle, you're funny.
Nurse Viv would say, "See the beautiful flowers that my honey brought to me, and all of the pillows. When my kids come home, My youngest son hates pillows too. He would throw all of these off the couch and sit down. 'Cause he hates
Sarah
pillows.
says, I love it. I love it. You're
Gotta
giving
get-
these
gotta
women
get all
some
that.
inspiration.
Yeah, and I don't normally wear glasses. I just wore the glasses for this interview to look really extra smart. Yeah, so the kitchen is a mess, but I like my
The
lights.
kitchen
like
is
my-
cool. I like those
my
lights and
LED
stuff.
lights
Yeah,
and
she's
stuff,
got
so-
LED lights.
I put the Echo turn chandelier to 40%, and it'll turn on my.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And then I can
Gotta
tell.
see that.
I can tell Echo change all LED lights blue.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What's your favorite color, Derek?
Go green. Will it go
Echo, turn all LED lights green.
Did you mean all LED lights?
Yes. Echo don't be listening.
green? Wow, y'all see that, huh?
So
Yeah, that's nice.
I
We're
like
getting our
that.
kitchen redone, so Viv's gonna have to definitely take a look at what you got going
For
on
sure.
here.
I mean,
I gotta
I didn't
show
even
this.
clean up the kitchen today, and my cleaning.
And it
lady
still
comes
looks
Tuesday,
nice.
so-
Her cleaning lady comes Tuesday, you guys.
It's a mess.
Cleaning lady, look at that fridge, y'all.
Oh, the pink fridge. This is my favorite
She's
thing.
definitely balling.
Okay, so the bespoke pink fridge with the self-filling water pitcher. Wait, you gotta get in here to get
Let me
it.
get on the other
It
side.
fills up automatically, so you don't have to. I love that, and I love the fact that it's pink glass, and then down here you have two different types of ice. Like you get the little nugget ice and the real
Oh
big
shit,
ice.
that's cool.
Yeah, this.
We had to buy ice machines to get that two
But the
separate ice
pink
machines.
fridge is life, right? Like
Yeah.
that's definitely a bachelorette, queen of my castle.
Rudy says everything is immaculate. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Rudy. Is Rudy the same one that was talking stuff about gas station nachos and?
No, I don't. That was somebody else.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah, so
Sarah H.
Yeah,
I
so-
want a pink fridge, says Tracy J.
the pink fridge is everything. I would recommend that to everyone. And these panels switch out, so you can get pink, you can get blue, you can get rose gold. I bought the rose gold panels too, but I like the pink because it's really girly.
Rudy says, remind me as MTV Cribs.
No, it's
Hey,
not
Nurse
that
Viv,
good.
you're in here. You got to check out.
Hey.
Nurse Viv just popped in. Just
Viv,
said,
you
"Hey,
gotta
Nurse
come
Viv."
over.
Viv, you got to
Viv.
see
I think
her LED lights in her kitchen
we
cabinet.
gotta turn them pink.
We're gonna-
Echo, turn all LED lights fuchsia.
Did you mean all LED lights?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hey.
Echo, that's by Google or who is
Yeah,
that by?
so-
Google?
No, it's Echo is
It's Prime.
I
Alexa.
don't know that one.
It's Alexa, but my
But
son's
who
girlfriend
is
is
it?
named
Is it
Alexa.
Amazon? Who is
it's
it by?
Amazon.
It's
yeah.
Amazon, okay.
But my son's girlfriend is named Alexa, so we can't have Alexa. We can't say, "Hey Alexa," or it would
Jose says Amy should have a YouTube channel. Thumbs up.
Hey,
She probably.
I'm going.
She's
to
gonna work on that, I'm sure, but she'll probably start going live on her Instagram, probably. Oh, it's buffering. How's it buffering, Viv? We are. I got a good signal. That might be your phone, Viv, because this signal is at 4,000 kbps, and that's the max. And I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't. No one else has said anything about buffering. Anybody
we
else?
gotta show the office. We gotta show the home office. Well, Derek, you got your towel on my table and everything. But
You guys will see Amy a lot more. Trust me, she's part of the team.
this
So
is my office is a little.
I'll
messy,
I'll
but
probably give her a feature on my channel.
This
Something.
is my
we'll do
favorite
something.
thing. You gotta
This is
back
her
up.
office, you guys.
My Chanel
Her
light fixture.
her Chanel light
is
fixture.
my favorite thing about my
Y'all
office.
see that? Don't
It's
give
so
Viv,
pretty.
don't give Nurse Viv any ideas.
With my degrees and stuff, you know.
Y'all see her degrees on the wall? She's real.
I'm actually a real attorney. Yes. To all the people that say, "Are you really an attorney?" Yes. Supreme
Sarah
Court, State of
says,
Arizona.
I'm about to put some LED lights in my kitchen and bathroom now.
Hey,
Tracy
get
J
it.
says, wowza, the baldy high Nurse Viv. She's the people's lawyer. Yep, she is the people's
Yes,
lawyer.
for sure. For sure, for sure.
Yeah. So y'all see that.
Wait, my office is a mess. That's enough.
Yeah,
Derek.
but it's cool. People, People want to see
They wanna
real.
see
They
a
want to
real
see the
person,
realness.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the
Well,
people's lawyer. They want to see the realness. They
Well,
know
good.
it
that's
placed on. Oh, so you guys, I'm gonna show you this. Amy is also a model. If you guys,
no.
if you guys have been on her Instagram page yet, you probably would think so. And
Oh, my little professional pictures.
look at her
that I did.
professional pictures, you guys. See that?
Really
Kyle
love
Lim
that.
says, "Is Nurse Viv really a nurse?" Ask Nurse Viv. She's in here. Kyle Lim, are you a troll? I hope you don't turn out to be trollish.
Pineapples everywhere.
Pineapples everywhere. And yeah, so
Conference room pink.
if you got any last questions, ask them now. Ask them now. Okay, dang, I only have a remote for changing my kitchen LED. Nice with the voice activate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Dodger fan. I don't even have LED lights,
Yeah,
so
I like it.
definitely
I can turn off.
getting all that.
Yep, the chandelier, the lights, everything is voice controlled. My air conditioner now is voice controlled. I'm trying to be in the 2000s now.
Was your door voice controlled?
Well, so
Or did
there's
you
an app
on your
my
phone? Right, that's
Yeah,
what I
when Derek
figured.
got here, I unlocked the door from upstairs. I got dressed today in like 10 minutes. I did my hair and got dressed in 10 minutes today because I was working. And Derek came like a half hour early. I thought he was gonna be late, and he's like, "I'm here," and I was like, "Oh crap!" I hadn't done makeup, hair, so this was like a really, really quick getting ready. But I'm not good with makeup, so.
Tiffany says text her for a happy hour date.
Tiffany,
You text
yes.
her, Tiffany.
All right,
How about that?
let's do it.
Tiffany, why can't you text her? Oh, you just skipping my stuff, Tiffany?
Are you like all in my face right now?
Tiffany, are you skipping what we were supposed to do? That's what's happening?
I really appreciate everybody getting to know me a little bit and
Ooh,
doing
I
this
see the
run.
college pick with Andre Miller. Did you have a college pick over there with Andre? Did I?
No.
Where would they see that at?
Oh,
No, that's her son.
That was my son,
That's her
yeah.
son. That's not Andre.
that's a little mini. They used to
Andre.
call him Little Dre because since he was a single dad, he would take my son with him on the team planes and everything, and he looks just like his dad, so people would always call him Little Dre.
So, I guess this person.
But
who
he
is
doesn't.
this?
He's very private, so let's not talk about that. My son
Yeah,
is
let's
very,
leave
very
it
private.
alone.
Like,
Nurse
he doesn't like to talk about that at all.
Vegas Vet says, "What's the significance of the pineapple?" Is there
So
any
when I was
explanation?
younger, everybody thought that I was Hawaiian, and so my nickname was Pineapple. So when Instagram came out, I just put pineapple and lawyer together and capitalized on the fact that that's a really memorable thing. And now I trademarked pineapple lawyer, so I own it, and I use it for marketing and for people to remember to hire pineapple lawyer.
Y'all got that? It says Echo, turn on some R&B. Not happening. I don't want to get this won't be able to get monetized, so not gonna turn on any music on this
Right.
stream. So yeah, so you guys, we've been going for an hour and 23 minutes. I'll give it 7 more minutes.
And then we're out of here.
And then we are out of here. So
Any other questions?
any other
or-
questions? Or
There's nothing else exciting to see in my house.
no, we're not going upstairs, not on this
No.
trip.
No. Well, I do have
I'm
a,
about to sit down though.
I have a,
Tell you that.
oh yeah, I have pineapple lawyer tank tops that I give out, and I give out lip balms. So if somebody
Do you have a
sees
tank
me-
top that you can show? Do you have
Yeah,
one? Gotta
I
go
do.
grab one.
Okay, I gotta take off my shoes to walk.
She's gonna grab one of her pineapple
Oh,
lawyer
yeah.
tank tops that she gives away.
In fact, I'll send one home for you for Vivian,
Okay.
for next Viv. She'll rock it, I'm sure.
Rudy says, congrats on your workouts, Derek. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Rudy.
And I'll get you a dry fit tee.
She's giving this she's giving this shirt to Nurse Viv, so I think they're for females. But yeah, you guys gotta remember, Pineapple Lawyer's not going anywhere. She's part of the team, so this is not the only time you guys will see her. So plus you can follow her on Instagram. You guys should definitely follow her on Instagram for sure.
So here is it on you or is it on me?
It's on you.
Okay, so here's my Pineapple Lawyer tank top that I had made. It says Queen and has a pineapple. And the back has my logo, which is the scales of justice with the pineapple. This is for you, Viv. Send this for you. And then Derek, next time you do a live, I'm gonna need you to wear your Pineapple Lawyer dry fit tee. I'll give one to you for DJ before you leave too. Have I given you these before?
Not me, no.
Okay, so, and then I have
Tracy says so cute. No, you're not blocked. No, you're not blocked. Because I can still see you.
Oh, my pens. I have the
Kyle
best
Lynn.
pens. Everybody who's on this live stream, if you see me, I will give you a pen. Let me show you my pens. They are the best. You can say see me.
Oh, I was.
Okay, so my pens.
Vegas Vet says great branding and marketing strategy. And
Thanks.
Tracy J says so cute.
Appreciate that. So
She
I'm going to show you my
appreciates it, yeah.
pens. So my pens are 5-in-1. So it's a regular pen. If you twist it, it's a highlighter.
Wow.
It's a stylus. It cleans your screen right here. And then this is the best part. You know how if you're on a plane or you're at your desk and you want to watch TV and you don't want to hold your phone up, it holds your smartphone so that you can sit and watch.
Y'all see that? That's
That's the
cool.
cap of the pen. So anybody who's on this live stream who sees me and you want a pen, tell me you are on the live stream and that you want one of my Pineapple Lawyer pens.
Y'all got that?
And I'll
Just say
give you one of
you
my pens.
go to her Instagram, say you seen her on the live stream, and she'll give you one or send you one.
Well,
of her
if I
pens.
see you. 'Cause
Or if she
I
sees you, yeah,
I
she's
don't
not
wanna
gonna
go to
mail
the
them out.
Post office and mail like
Yeah.
20 people pens.
Right.
But I usually will have a tank top or two in my car. So if you see me out and about somewhere, this one might be too big for Nurse Viv. This looks big. I'll give you some different sizes.
You know
but
what? My son, he has a merch site on Shopify. Maybe we could
I don't sell this stuff.
But maybe
yeah,
you
I
know,
give it
people
away.
might start asking, and
Yeah.
hey, we'll talk.
Maybe I need to make it a lifestyle brand, huh? No, but
Vegas Vet
yeah.
says, "Dang, I need one of those."
Who said that?
Vegas Vet. Tiffany wants a pen.
Yep,
Pack a Boy.
I got you.
007 stuff. Tracy J says, "Wow." Sam says,
I'll
"Oh
get
boy, giveaway."
I have lip balms too. My lip balms are actually really good too. They work to make your lips soft.
Kyle Lim says, "It was a joke, Nurse Viv, referring to something that Derek said. I know you're a nurse."
Okay, where's your? Can you see this?
Yep.
These
They
are my
can see
lip
it.
balms,
You guys see that? Those are her lip balms. She's really branding herself,
and
giving me some ideas. Jesus,
yeah,
thought I was the promoter.
these actually work, and they feel good on your lips. And all my friends who have these or clients, they love them. And I hand them out to people, like, so that people remember Pineapple Lawyer, and then
Right.
they call me if they need a lawyer. But I
Yeah.
love marketing and branding, and I think that it's really important to make a name for yourself. My first 25 years, I think I lived for other people. Like, I know we've already talked about, you know, my ex being in the NBA, so I kind of gave up a lot of myself to be with him on the road when he was in college. And so my second living my 25s, I want to live for myself. And
Right.
it's all about me. It's about Pineapple Lawyer, helping other people, building my brand. So is this like a really terrible angle? Like,
No,
Derek's
you're
sitting
good.
down,
Oh
I'm
my
probably
gosh,
like-
she's so worried about her angle, you guys.
hey, women will tell you it's
She
all
is
about the
worried
angles,
about
right?
her angle. Jesus. Jose says she is great. Thank you, Amy, and thank you, Derek, for
Thank
great.
you.
Hold on.
Thank you all.
For great info. Appreciate you, Jose. Is it pineapple scented? Whatever you just showed.
No, the lip balm is just regular. It would have cost
All
me
right,
a lot more.
Packable. Sorry about that, Packable. I always pronounce his name wrong. What's the flavor, says Sarah H?
It's just it has vitamin E and other vitamins that soften your lips, because everybody knows you gotta have nice soft lips.
Right.
Can't have no crusty lips.
Sam
Pineapple
Sam
lawyers.
says the angles are fine. You look great. No worries. Quit tripping. Quit tripping. All right, y'all. Well,
just making sure I give everybody the best, you know?
Sarah H says she's lovely.
Aw.
Favors Kirsten from Pentatonics. I don't know what that is, Sarah. I'm sorry. Pentatonics. I have to Google that later, Sarah. All right, y'all.
Please.
Any last things? Amy's going to say goodbye.
Much love.
She's going to give you her Instagram one more time where you can find her at.
Pineapple Lawyer. My website is www.amyowenlaw.com, or you can do Pineapple Lawyer and it shoots you to the amyowenlaw.com. You can text, email, DM me about lawyer stuff. My other DMs I usually don't answer, so yeah, but I appreciate everyone being here. Thanks, Derek, for having me. This was really fun.
Yeah, we'll definitely
All
do
love
it
for
again.
Urban AZ, Vivian, Derek, DJ, the Wares.
So, all right, guys. You'll probably see Nurse Viv later on tonight.
Hey.
Getting her gamble on. Probably Tiffany also. Gonna try to hit a club tonight. My guy's having his birthday party.
At Paris?
Just depend on Corey. You know Corey VIP?
Corey, yeah. At Paris?
Yep.
Yeah.
Told him I'll stop through for a minute, so I might stop through there. And,
Happy birthday, Corey.
And we are out in 5,
Bye.
4, 3,
Pineapple Lawyer.
2, 1. Out of here.